you guys to do is come over here and we're gonna look at all the loot that we have. We're having a meeting. This is the crew today, treasure hunting. The reason why we're doing this is because this stuff has all been found in the dirt for real. It's good to hold in your hands and go, oh yeah, that happens. This is the quest for details. We're going on a quest for treasure. Let's get to it. We are back at the lake and we're going to check a new part of the beach we haven't looked at before and then do some magnet fishing. These are the pelicans who have flown inland today and landed with us. Fine so far?
Well, yeah, like a lure and then this big thing.
That's cool.
So maybe we're unsticking our
targets. There you go. Your first time ever treasure hunting? She's good to go. She'll sit out here and work the stock. And we're going to be right here.
Alright.
Okay. So I didn't show you the process because I'm not the best teacher. But we got her there. And she found her first coin.
Rinse that off and we can see it. Hi.
How's it going?
She's seeing it for herself.
It's actually
penny.
Probably new. It's the zinc one, so anything after 1983 gets like that. The old ones will be in pretty good condition. It's your first find now. Let's pocket that up for the cleanup. Good job. A penny richer. You can go ahead and touch the ground with that.
Oh.
If it doesn't pick it up, then you need to dig. It did? See, pretty good. Olive, bring her her utensil. Move it off target and on the... Oh, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, the pick.
And then not moving your material that you take out too far away so that you're never losing it completely.
It's down here still somewhere.
Can I...
Yeah.
Okay, so see how I move far away?
Yeah.
And I go to it, move far away here and go to it, move far away here. So I know that we're pinpointing. So yeah, it's here, it's just deep.
Okay.
So yeah, that's letting me know if it isn't.
Show you.
Oh, it seems to be. Oh, see it right there?
Where?
Sorry, I did that.
Oh, is this a lure?
It's a sinker. So
Oh,
you
it's
just
a
pull
sinker.
lead
So is that
out
lead?
of the water. Yeah. And they make steel ones now. So every lead one that you get out of the water, you're actually pulling lead out of the water.
Oh, it detected a lead.
A lead, yeah. And that'll be right around the same numbers as a gold ring. So that's a really good find. And those are good find. And those are small targets that you're starting with. And you're not finding railroad iron. You're starting with pinpointing some pretty small stuff. So you can do this.
So where do I put all these things?
Oh, you can hand them to me. I'll put them in my pocket. Okay, she's still working at it.
I found another rotten penny.
Another rotten penny.
Let's see.
Well, second coin. I'm gonna eyeball this wire out of the water. What do you think? I brought 2 magnets. I brought yours too, so that when we hit the docks, you guys can just swing away. Good work. That was why you heard the high tone too. You kind of knew it was a good one. A long overdue trip. Yeah? Oh, yeah? Valve knob.
I found a dime.
That was probably a really good signal, huh? You found a dime. That was probably great too. What, like 81?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A hunter is born. 4 years old.
Oh wait, no.
It is 5 years old, actually.
Oh, by the dots?
Or, actually, no. It's 6 years old.
Ah. That thing is gross. What is it? It's a canned lid?
Or a...
Did you get tetanus while doing this? Tetanus shot.
The tetanus isn't actually that great
Maybe
preventative.
tetanus will be a sponsor.
Definitely, that's why
Oh,
either
maybe
piece
it's
of
the other
can
piece.
or another size signal.
Mm-hmm.
But that's you're working through it. That's the work
Okay.
of it. Oh yeah, and it's stained a nice pink. This is what she's been up to. Remember, check your dimes because that's found a 64 from here. It was solid silver. So that's what you're looking for. Don't be afraid to move that puppy around a whole bunch and figure out where it is.
But
I'm like, I look
it's not
like.
sensitive anymore.
Oh, let me see it. Go the lead that she found already. This is a good first trip. She's been over here chugging away. If you can sit there and work through a shore and get better and better at this, this is your first day. You get better and better and better. You got a pile of little coins and sinkers. Then you're gonna find something good, and then you're gonna have the drive to go even further with it, and that's what propels it. You're playing your first tune basically, and you're doing a good job at it. Well, that's why it's a good signal. That's an older penny too. So what year?
1979.
79. Okay, so that was.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, I don't know, 12 years after the silver line or something, but no. Well, I've been pulling a lot of pennies out of here. It's my first quarter. First thing bigger than a dime, and that's as old as they get so far. Got a bunch of 70s pennies, but yeah. And Danielle's on the magnet. We're gonna move locations here to a new dock soon.
Okay.
Mom, it's a knife.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's a knife. Okay, you're right. It was the knife.
How do you feel about this?
Film me. No, film the hole.
Just found a bottle cap. My mom, the metal detector. Do 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 do. Ooh. That has to be cool. So, she's metal detecting. Will she find anything? Or will the day and this field go still buried instead of unburied?
Okay.
Don't.
Get over here.
So I've used these whole golf balls, little gopher teeth, and I have them stuck here on some signals that I found, and just to kind of help the whole process along, you know, because each part of this is, you know, isolating the target, digging the target, blah blah blah. So we're just gonna practice some digging in a park right now and doing plugs because there's enough to deal with. So on this, try and do a little horseshoe.
Bigger?
You know, we're pretty sure where it is with the pinpointer. Okay, so do just cut out half the circle because you can flip it over.
Okay.
But so what I was saying in answer to what you're saying is because we got these all in a pinpointer, I know, you know, I found them all in this pinpointer afterwards, that we know that they're in a pretty small area. Now, if you didn't have it on the pinpointer, but you knew it was there because of the detector, you'd want to take a slightly bigger plug. So, and I would just say be vigorous with that thing. You know what I mean? Push it through the dirt till you find it. Use both hands and, you know, move dirt away when you need to. And
It's like there's something down. Oh, but maybe it's sensing it all around.
well, move it the way that you do that.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
in here.
move it out, and then you can locate the edges of it. Or,
Penny.
oh, but what kind of penny? New, old?
Not sure. How do you?
Does it have a memorial building on the back or one of those modern shields? Oh, it's a memorial. So the date will be right there.
1989. Hey.
Okay, but we got another coin. First trip, so.
Okay.
Put all that back. Make sure the green's on top. Give it a good compact so it doesn't get kicked out by other people and make it look like you didn't fill your hole. And it'll fill itself in. It'll grow together. So all these targets.
Okay. Will you be my holder of my toy? It's in the plug.
Okay. So it's out of the hole.
It's out of the hole. It's in here.
Awesome.
Oh.
So this is a fun one when it's out of the plug and then you know that you got it, you know. Little one.
It's another little.
That's an
coin.
older one. Is it a wheat?
No.
The back will have a.
I think it's a wheat penny.
No, a shield.
A shield.
Yeah, that's even newer than the. So it just didn't erode.
2014.
2014.
Is there any way that we can put the
Good
word
job.
back in there without
You're out
killing
finding
it?
coins. Is it findable?
Right
If it feels like it's really close to the surface, you can try and pop it out.
Okay. Yeah, it might be.
You know. Oh, here's the digger, sorry. Yeah, and now I'll just do a little pop. See how you only cut around half of the plug?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. And then hinge it over.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, see? Because that's half your job is you're trying to keep the lawn intact, you know?
Still in there, I guess.
So go ahead and flip that all the way out of your way. Okay. It's okay. Oh. So now you can excavate your hole.
And then I just kind of like lift the dirt
dig
out.
the dirt out of it,
Okay.
yeah. And some people bring cardboard or a little piece of cloth to put the dirt on to help.
There's my penny.
Ta-da!
These are very common, huh?
Yeah,
Pennies are common.
yeah. But that's how you get on the rings and stuff.
Okay, so this is a 1989. Good year.
Good job.
Okay.
Higher numbers?
Yeah, like 87.
Oh, okay, well now that's really good. So it's either some piece of trash or you're onto something really good.
Okay.
Like a ring or a bigger coin.
Okay.
How deep was it? So that's,
I didn't. Yeah, it
so
doesn't read
if
on
you
here.
can't feel it on your pinpointer, then you know it's at a range. But if your big detector's telling you that's there, it's there. So you're just going to do a bigger plug. At this point, take like a almost a 5-inch circle around it. But you only have to cut out, you know, 2/3 of that circle and hinge it again. And these circumstances when you're in a real well-kept public lawn are where you have to use the smallest tool. You know, so it's the hardest. So not all metal detecting is this hard. You saw how on the shore we were pickaxing it away. And in some places we can just dig it away. You know what I mean, with the big old shovel. So you just take a chop and flip that out of there, but not in a public park, obviously. So there's all different hardnesses. You know, this is hard because you gotta use a little hand tool so you don't freak people out.
Yeah.
You get a shovel out here and they're like, ah! Did you get any buzz off your pinpointer yet? Yes. So that's satisfaction right there. Right? Because now when you've made contact with your pinpointer, it assures you
There's something there.
there's something there. And you feel happy, like you're gonna find it. Now it's just about getting to it.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
So.
It's more. It's another worm. All right. Let's get in here.
Ah! Don't smush it. No.
Sorry.
Ah.
Okay.
Did I just flip it out on you?
Not sure.
Yep.
He did?
Yep.
Oh, you did. It's something bigger.
Wait, is that silver?
It's a. No, I don't think so. Because
Oh,
it
it's
looks
modern.
like a quarter.
Okay. But that's why. Is that your biggest coin so far?
Yes.
$1/4 of $1 in one hole?
And it is. It's a buffalo on there. It's a
You worked with them way
2006
before,
North
you know
Dakota.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and another
Big old
worm.
clad US 25 cent.
So that was a higher number.
Yeah. Yeah, because of its size. You know, it was
Okay.
round and it was
I pressed
coin
this
and it was
down.
bigger, so it went, yeah.
Okay.
I pressed this down too much.
Wait, you have the pinpointer.
Ollie lives in her belt.
Oh, Olive.
Thank you for being such a good helper.
It doesn't. It's not reading on the pinpointer.
Okay.
Right here.
What?
You stop. Yeah. Okay. Is that my thing, huh? That's my thing.
Oh my god, look, it's another.
That was my thing. Wait,
What
no,
was
it's
it?
not.
Oh, yeah.
But there's something else in here.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, same numbers
A
as
worm.
jewelry and gold a lot of the time.
No.
Knew that. It was the 50s,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
You knew that?
Well, I saw the signals. I didn't know what it was, but
Okay.
those are also your jewelry signals. It's everything that's an earring or a... So there's one right behind Ollie there. How about you throw it now?
Pinpointer, please.
We gave the one knife that we found on the dock to the little boys that were playing over there. They're running around with it right now. And I mean running.
I told them not to run.
Yeah.
The knife. They're like, it's dull.
On the pinpointer?
Yes.
So then you know it's within the depth range of the pinpointer, so it starts giving you a clue. And you're locked on. It always feels like target, you know, grabbed or whatever.
Just
So.
leave it right here.
Another bottle tab.
A pull tab?
Yeah. So it was like in the 50, 60.
Okay.
There is something further.
Oh, and you check the hole afterwards. That's smart. And a stronger signal or a closer signal will obscure a deeper or weaker signal, you know? Ooh, popped it out into the plug. Good extraction. Minimal damage. Coin recovered. Nice work. What you get, what you get, what you get.
2016. It's got the shield.
Oh, the shield. That's Olive. She's a pro now, so she gave Mom the the 75-pound magnet. She took the 500 pounds. She's like, I'm out of here. Ollie's cutting across to do this other one here, see if maybe it's deeper. But just because it's shallow now doesn't mean it wasn't earlier. Just because it's shallow now doesn't mean it wasn't earlier. I don't think I said anything.
And a hook. And
Bucket, the pail thing.
thing. And a thing. Looks like one of Grandma's ears. Lost me. We have something big.
Something real big.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, crap.
Censored.
Oh, Lord. Can we shake that off?
I don't want it. Okay.
Oh,
Are we gonna take it?
No, so.
it's like a
You want to see if we
part of
can
the
pull this 500-pound pipe up?
Yeah. It's as heavy as a magnet. I don't think the fish eat it, but maybe we can.
Okay, well we know stuff like that's out there.
That's a weird guy.
This is hard because of the locations.
You gotta pull it up. You gotta pull it up so far.
Yeah. Yeah, and this isn't a highly likely spot for stuff to get kicked off.
What's she doing?
She's gonna use the looker to and look down in the water. This is probably pretty murky, so you don't want to go too far.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
Look. Look at it.
I can't.
Look through it.
No, I can't. You're looking through it.
Yeah, just take turns, you guys. Go rolling
It's
hard
really hard to.
because you're pushing it
that's
down
cool.
so far. Let me look at it. No way.
Yeah.
The glare is pretty bad, but that you're looking at is the bottom. You're looking at me, of course, with my head in there. It's like way better. Because I had shade and we're all cooking. But I used my classifiers to shake some sand out, and we'll look at it through the microscope and see what this beach hides in its fine details. Let's go with just super fine. Actually, that's a fair sample. That's all we really need for a microscope. That's going to be what it looks like. And we will take that home and look at it up close. To be continued on that part. Oh, I'll get that, don't worry. Make enough for a sample to me.
What are you doing?
Getting some beach sand to look at through the microscope later, see what each one looks like. If you home for ants. I'm down here searching where I found my silver and all the wheats, and I found a nickel that I missed. That is that old. Let's find some silver before we go home. Okay, let's see what we got. We're in the area where all the old stuff was. And nope. Never mind. But it's old enough. I wasn't even recording that. Okay. So, that's how it's coming out of the ground. Let me clean it up real quick. Silver. 100% silver. And Olive just found this. It says fully on. Stuck to her magnet. She's out throwing the 500 off the dock.
On 500 off the dock.
But yeah, that's what we're looking for out here. We got more silver treasure. Lost silver coins from the past. Recovered, dug out of the ground. Yay. So that was like a 70s and jumping around and sounding scratchy, and as I pulled these rocks off of it, it got clear. So anything that's even scratchy should be looked at, because the numbers change as you get down to it, because the rocks are so thick.
Yeah. Just so maybe it's always good to
Dig up everything.
Yep, but 1946. Beautiful black silver dime. We can afford to rub the edge here.
New adult.
Who?
It's like your.
I am so happy. Yay! Tip it! Here's our next coin out of the clay. And it is green. What do you say? No, it's a memorial. Okay. 61. We'll take it. Well, of course. The moonrise coming up over the mountains. The girls magnet fishing. Nothing on that one. But we just got two signals next to each other. So we got a 1940 I can make out on that. 40 something. Which means it's a wheat. Yay! Our first wheatie. It makes a fourth, fifth, sixth something wheatie out of here. That is awesome. This beach is awesome. And then out of an adjoining hole, penny, gear. So now, more little gears off of either the watch or the lock if you've been following along. Pretty cool. I'll take it with the silver dime. I mean, come on. It's a great day already bringing the family. Good stuff. Gold ring, come on. Get her going. Look, third knife of the day. laying in the water. That's a good looking one again too. Do that. I was noticing all these old bricks and stuff. See the old building remnants? See how these stones are actually square?
There's one over there.
No, but I mean there's like 50 here. If you look around, you see the shapes in the water.
Where is it?
See the old bricks and everything everywhere? But look right there. Here, we hold my soda. Unmentioned name brand. Look, look at that. Locks and all the stuff are gone off of it, but the blade says stainless and it's got a little signature. We'll put that in the knife pile. Not bad. A lot of stuff just to eyeball looking in the water. I put off the shore here.
It says Rick.
Or I see?
Yeah.
Okay, we have it recorded. So there's a brick off the site, and the brick's name is Rick. Nice to meet you, Rick. Thanks for coming with me. It's been another good one. We got some treasure. Remember, you can like, share, subscribe, comment. We'll see you back at cleanup. Okay, we're back doing cleanup here. Let's see, we got everything minus the one green dive knife. There was a mom there with her boys, some local, like little 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, and they asked if they could have it, because, you know, it obviously was pretty cool to them that we were producing knives from the bottom of the lake. So they're in the stewardship of that now. This is the water finds that the girls recovered from off of the dock. This was actually, I eyeballed these from the water there near the end, this knife. But the rest of these finds came off the magnet, so we have, you know, like a boat tie. This is a cool knife that they pulled up. You know, I thought that was really good luck for the first trip out. Pull a pair of fiskars. This is like big iron piece, who knows, we've got hinges, a bell for fishing at nighttime. This is really cool. Now, one of the old guys that was there suggested that it was the a drill bit, you know, for augering down in the mud for putting the pilings in. I'm not sure. We couldn't decide if it was a gear. Somehow, you know, it spiraled. So it looks more like a bit to me. But no tip on it, so can't be sure. But it's really heavy. That's the detail on that. So was that connecting to something else, or was that like, I don't know, some sort of coned drive shaft creature? Who knows? If you know, let me know. We have a valve knob for turning stuff on and off. This, it didn't work, but obviously was LED light. And then on into our detecting finds. So this is me and Danielle all combined together. These are hers that she produced from her pocket near the end of the hunt. And then the rest of this stuff all mixed in. And the layout is pretty random on this time. I just kind of threw it all in there in a kind of a Pink Floyd, The Wall type of, you know, pattern here. But we have, this looks like a corkscrew from a Swiss Army knife. We have grommets, pieces of wire, bolts, nails, your typical pop tops, washers. Here's our sinker array. So these are all lead sinkers. So getting more lead out. Let's see, here's more weird targets, right? Batteries and bottle tops that still have the cap. That wasn't coiled like that. I did that to carry pieces of aluminum. Okay, so here we have our 10-cent US, 1/10 of a dollar dimes. We have our solid copper pennies. These are all before 1983. These are after 1983, so they're made out of zinc. This whole double row here. And let's see. We have our 1 wheat penny of the day. this gear, which I feel like matches some of the other gears that we found in that location on a previous trip. So I'm saying now watch instead of a lock. These two nickels are so old I cannot get a date off them. They're actually fried. They've lost enough of the surface of the metal to where the date is gone. We have square bolt, modern quarter, 1996 I believe. This was this heavy piece of metal that Olive found at the end. Let's see, this is my treasure of the day. So this is the second pure silver coin to come off of that beach. This one's older than the last. It's a 1946 solid silver US, 10 cents, 1 dime, a tenth of a dollar was what it originally is. I'm not sure what the silver price or the coin price is on that, but yeah, always good when you get the silver in there. Everything before 1964, all the dimes and quarters in the United States were made out of silver. So keep your eyeballs out, and you can see the difference. I think it's really beautiful. It went kind of black, and then I buffed it up a little bit. Just like a Levi jeans type of buff. And that little tile I got off the site too. There's a lot of big bricks and stuff. This was a piece of foil, but so smashed down tin foil that it looked like a coin. So that's the coolest piece of tin foil so far. Here's a detail. This is a CMN Buth Company, quote unquote, a dog bolt, Concord, California. So we're in California, Concord's around here, and that's kind of a cool relic because less and less we're producing our own metal and our own things. So not even sure if the company that made that is still melting metal in Concord. So that's its own pretty cool little thing. And this, what is it? I forget the actual name of these, but it's solid and old, so that's pretty cool. I like it. That's the bag of sand. Brought that back to magnify it. That looks a lot like a button, doesn't it? An old button too. Like that. So thank you for joining us on this one. Remember that treasure's out there everywhere. Keep your eyeballs open. You don't need anything fancy to find it, just your own intuition and imagination. And you can subscribe so that you can get reminded about each video when they come out. You can comment, join in the conversation below, and like and share if you want to spread this around and give other people a chance to see it. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time on The Quest for Details.